You're now rocking with Urban Hollywood.
You are now rocking with Urban Hollywood.
Now rocking with Urban Hollywood.
Entertainment, news, and sports.
Celebrity interviews. Behind the scenes access.
Live mix.
You're tuned in. Now let's turn up.
Dwayne hit me about 3 weeks ago and was like, I have this new project that I'm trying to get off the ground. It's about inspiration, it's about beauty, and it's called Beautifully Wonderfully Made. Now it's a cast of people that you are trying to take to schools. You're trying to do events for people to just come and just learn to be themselves and be loved. So tell us a little bit about how you came up with Beautifully Wonderfully Made.
All right. So how I came about with Beautifully Wonderfully Made was when just me growing up with, depression and stress and just being bullied a lot.
Oh, wow. So that's something that you faced.
Yeah. I faced bullied like hard growing up.
Really?
Like hard.
Okay.
So, being with my mind and just the insecurity and just feeling like not being happy,
right?
And just growing up, got older, still with the same thing. Depression got so hard, it got harder, and it was like 2015. Tried to commit suicide, took some pills, and it took me like 3 days to recover. My mom cussing me out and all that, but
it wasn't your time.
Yeah, so
you were supposed to stay here for this.
I see that it wasn't my time, and I blacked out, and it was crazy, and I'm just like, from that, I was just like really just praying like, God, just how can I get back, because I know there's someone out there that's going through the same thing or going through worse.
Yeah.
So dealing with how the way that I looked and all that type of stuff, I was just really very, very insecure. So I was just really just like, okay, it got to be something I can do to reach out to nations. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of people that don't like their lips, that don't like their
everybody don't like something about
what I'm saying?
themselves.
So it's just like, when I was home, I heard Beautifully Wonderfully Made, and I was like, okay, here we go. Here we go.
You had the sign.
This is it.
It just came.
So, confirmation. So all of it just started coming to me with fashion shows, with dance class, with
it's your gift when everything starts coming.
Yeah,
easy.
everything just started coming to me.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay. And I was just like, okay, who can I reach out to help me with this? And it came to me with Dee Marie. She's a fashion runway model. Mm-hmm. So I reached out to her, and she was like, yeah, I'm down, So she came out, and she's been with me, rocking with me from since early this year. So I'm very excited. I'm very thankful for, everything that, that's been taking place.
Right. Now, you started Beautifully Wonderfully Made, and then, like you said, everything started falling into place. Like these lovely, wonderful people. Now, what did you want first? When you first thought of the idea, what was the first thing that came to mind? Was it, I want to bring models, I want to bring dancers? Because you're a dancer, too. Right. What was it that was your first initial, this is what we have to do with Beautifully Wonderfully Made?
My first thing was photos, doing a photo shoot.
So you wanted to just show beauty.
I wanted to bring out that beauty. I wanted to bring out that confidence. I wanted to break the walls of fear, break the walls of insecurity, just break every wall. I want to go into the deepest area that can ignite whatever area that's dead, so that's my whole vision and goal. So it's not really about the whole modeling and all that type of stuff, but I'm using it as a tool
to show the beauty side of modeling, right?
Unique and beautiful, So I was just like, I don't care, size, I don't care, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, I just want you to come
as you are.
Come as you are.
Hey.
Right.
Come on board,
Right.
So I'm just so blessed to have these talented and gifted people here. You know, ST, spoken word artist, been going hard years.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm very thankful.
All right. Well, let's start with you, ST. Now, you came to Beautifully Wonderfully Made. What called you to it? What called you and said, yeah, I need to be a part of this?
Well, when I saw Dwayne working on it, and I've known Dwayne for a long time, actually. It's really funny because I used to dance, and so I would be at dance events, and there'd be this guy there with a camera, and it's like, who is that person?
Right.
It was Dwayne. So for me, when I heard about the Beautifully Wonderfully Made project, it was something that I felt was something that was necessary because I spent a long time not liking myself at all. Like, I grew up in an area. I was the only black kid in my class for most of the time. I'm from the IE. I was in Rancho Cucamonga.
Wow.
I went to Etiwanda High School. I was the only black kid in my class for most of the time. And then on top of that, I was Nigerian.
You're a woman.
So I'm not regular black. As you, you know, I'm Nigerian. People tell me I have an accent. I don't think I have an accent, but people tell me that I do sometimes. I don't know. And I got teased. I got bullied. All that. And I went through a season, even as an adult in college, I had an apartment full of mirrors, and I spent a year not looking at myself in the mirror. Like, wow. I would not look at myself because I didn't like who I had become, what I had become. I was not happy. And so being able to process through that and have God help me get through that moment, I knew that whatever I could do to help others come out of that place, I knew that was something that I had to do. And that's been my mission. That's been what I've been doing since then. And that's how I kind of use my poetry to kind of push that and just let people know that they're worth it.
That's super powerful. Wow.
It is super powerful. I mean, the adversities you guys have come through and then to come together as a team in that triumph, you know what I'm saying, is super powerful. So for people out there that are listening that may have felt or are feeling similar to what you have come through, how can they become a part of Beautifully, Wonderfully, all of it?
Back to Dwayne.
Beautifully, Wonderfully Made.
Well, you can just reach me on social media, Dwayne Martinez the Star, and I love to. I'm always on people's Instagram and Facebook, so you see my likes and all that type of stuff. I'm just looking like, you know, I love looking at people's videos and just looking. Okay, you know, how can I reach out or how can I encourage this person? So that's just me. You know, I'm all about encouraging. I'm all about pushing someone. And so when I seen Isaac, when I seen, you know, my sis right here, it's just like, I was just like, you know, I don't know if it's a gift, but I'm always just
you always spreading love.
See that gift and that potential in that person.
Right.
You know, so
that's dope.
That's just my thing. You know, I just really want to just reach out. And just
now, do you guys have any events coming up?
Yeah, we have an event coming up. It's a dance choreography and / runway workshop on August the 12th in North Hollywood, and we have the two best in the game, Antoine Keat and Dee Marie.
That are going to be teaching.
Yeah, they're going to be teaching.
Nice. Yeah. Now, how do people come?
Just come.
Just come?
Yeah,
just
it's
show
free.
up?
It's free.
All ages?
Yeah, all ages.
Wow.
Where's the information? How do they find out more about it?
My social media, on my Instagram, Dwayne Martinez Star.
Okay.
Perfect.
Nice. Now, Little Miss, I don't know. What did you say? Your stage name is
Kelly Hype.
Kelly Hype. Kelly Hype. Yes. Okay. So, how did Kelly Hype find Beautifully Wonderfully Made?
Well, I met him at my friend's Coming to America birthday party.
I like that.
And there was like African dancers, and I'm like, what? I could do that too. And then me and Dwayne start battling. And my always kept in touch, and I would post like funny stuff, and he was just like, you have potential, you know, always telling me stuff. So.
That's dope. And what made you say, you know what, this is a company and this is a brand and this is a message that I want to stand with?
Well, I don't really, you know how people have like talents like, oh, they play this sport or they're really smart, they like to read, they're a scientist. I'm like, with me, it's always like dancing and modeling and doing something, you know, within that industry. So I'm like, I should just try it, you know,
Absolutely.
and it just went really well for me. It's been going really well for me. I've booked shows like every weekend.
Nice.
So yeah, it's been really good.
And Isaac, what about you? How'd you come to Beautifully Wonderfully Made?
Well, I've been following Dwayne on social media for about a couple of years now, and
Social media is so powerful.
It is. It allows you to connect with so many people.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I seen the first Beautifully Wonderfully Made video, and I seen what it was about on YouTube, I just knew I wanted to be a part of it right there and then, because I believe in inspiring people and empowering them.
Nice. Now we have a phone call for you guys. Caller, you're live with Urban Hollywood Radio. Who's this?
This is Triquan calling from Baldwin Hills, California.
Triquan?
AKA the Jungle, for anybody that know this area.
I love it. Triquan from Baldwin Hills. Now, you're live with Urban Hollywood and Beautifully Wonderfully Made. We have 4 beautiful individuals here representing. What do you want to say to them tonight?
I want to say God bless y'all, each and every one of y'all. Y'all all beautifully, wonderfully made. And it is amazing to just see everything that y'all got going on, from the pictures to the videos to I'm trying to get part. I want to be down. Can I be down? I will be at y'all event. When was it?
August 12th.
August 12th.
Yes. I will be there August 12th.
Yes,
I am just inspired by each and every one of y'all that have got up there with y'all pictures. Y'all look good on camera, though, I'm going to just say that. But the story behind the pictures and everything is just, how can I put it? Hashtag beautifully, wonderfully made.
Thank you so much for calling in. Baldwin Hills in the building.
AKA the Jungle.
I love it. Thank you for tuning in to Urban Hollywood Radio tonight. We appreciate you.
All right, thank you so much. Y'all have a blessed night, and God bless y'all.
You too. Bye. That's so awesome. You guys already have support in the community. How does that make you feel? From someone who's faced so much adversity, to put something like this out that's supposed to inspire people. And then you got people calling in. You got these people sitting next to you. A lot of people you got like 4,000 views, I think, on YouTube on the video. Like, that's amazing. And it's just something that you wanted to do to inspire.
Yes.
That's how you know it's working.
Oh, my God.
That's how you know it's working.
And for it to happen so quick, this started in January of this year.
Right. Wow. Only 6 months in the game.
Yeah.
7.
And
8. Oh, today's 8 August. Dang.
Sorry. Great way to start the month.
So, just to be invited to speak at Inglewood High School, that was just like mind blowing for me. So
wow.
I don't know what else to say, but I'm just very thankful, and I'm just writing down everything what else I need to do.
Right.
My next project, I want to get singers and get them in the studio and just make music and make something very powerful and deep.
Nice.
So.
I love it. We're going to learn more about Beautifully Wonderfully Made in just a second. If you guys want to call in, Lady Red Nails, what's the number?
You can reach us at 310-910-9676, option 1, to talk to Beautifully Wonderfully Made.
Yes, our boy Mr. Andre is going to go ahead and rock us out in the mix right now. When we come back, we're going to talk about what's on the top of the charts. We're going to see what they're listening to tonight. And we're also going to take some more phone calls. Beautifully Wonderfully Made in the building. It's Urban Hollywood on Accelerated Radio. Urban Hollywood Radio, we're still in here rocking to the sounds of Mr. Andre 412. He's killing it right now, even with the migraine. Even with the migraine, he's killing it tonight. We are live with the crew of Beautifully Wonderfully Made, and they are beautifully wonderfully made. And first of all, I just want to thank you guys for being so brave today and sharing your stories. That is a hard thing to do, to talk about depression, to talk about suicide. It's things that we don't talk about, especially as a black community. We don't speak about it. It's very taboo in our community. You don't do that. Black people aren't depressed. Black people don't commit suicide. Yes, we do. And yes, we are depressed. We're probably one of the most depressed cultures in the world. We just suppress it differently because we're taught to be tough, or we act out, we lash out, So I just want to thank you guys for just bringing that to the forefront. Like I said, it's not spoken about enough in our communities. So I love that this organization does that for people. I love that you guys want to inspire the youth through beauty, through dance, through spoken word, through, everything you guys got going on. And I just think that that's dope. Like, so I just wanted to say that. Now that I got that off my chest. Now that I got that off my chest. We do have some phone calls from you guys. So
let's get to it.
I know, before they murder me. All right. Caller, you are live with Urban Hollywood Radio. Who's this?
Gabrielle.
Gabrielle, what city are you calling from, baby girl?
San Jacinto.
San Jacinto? I don't know where that's at. Mm-hmm. Where is that at? California?
It's in Hemet.
Oh, Hemet. Okay. How are you? You're live with Beautifully Wonderfully Made.
Hello.
Hey. What do you want to say to them?
I want to ask, what was the inspiration behind the project?
Okay. What was the inspiration behind the project?
Just my life, and it just was birthed from me, I guess.
Right. From your struggles.
Yeah, from my struggles, and so it just started from there.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. You have any other questions for them?
No.
No? Are you going to be there on August 12th when they hold their free, what is it, a free dance?
Yeah, free.
Free dance
Yes,
rehearsal.
I am.
All right, girl. All the way from Hemet. We're going to see you representing.
Hey.
Yes, I am.
Thank you so much for holding the line. We appreciate you, and thanks for calling in.
Okay.
All right, so you guys got some people come in, they're going to dance with you. So what is going to happen that day at the workshop? Are they just going to learn like a dance routine, or are you guys going to be doing some, motivational workshops? What can people expect from the 12th, August 12th?
Okay, what can people expect on August 12th? Just expect some like love, fun, high energy. I'm telling you about Antoine Keat. He's just like
energetic.
A lot of energy. Like, this guy is just like to the floor, get back up,
all
turn, right. And so I'm just like preparing myself for him. Come ready to sweat. That's all I can tell you. And we have Dee Marie. She's gonna come with the walk and the pose and everything like that. So I'm just excited just grateful to have these two people. And just come and just bring this
come and just vibe out.
Gravy, So I'm just very excited. I thank God for the studio believing in the vision, and I'm excited, And it's gonna start. It starts at 5 again, August the 12th. So it's free, because workshops like this, they cost a lot.
And where is it happening?
In North Hollywood.
Word.
North Hollywood. And it's usually not free. Yeah, it's usually not free, so they cost a lot. So take advantage of this. Like, it's free. Like, come out. You have no excuses. So like I said, just prepare to sweat. Girls, bring your heels.
Even if you can't walk in this, Dee Marie is going to help you learn how to stand and how to walk.
Yeah.
She perfected my walk in 15 minutes.
What? Yeah. Oh, I need that tutorial. I really need that tutorial. I love it. Now, I want to see what you guys are listening to right now. Obviously, you dance to some music. I'm gonna let you guys know what's going on the top of the charts. It's time for your chart toppers. I promised them this week. I promised him. Coming out number 3 on your R&B charts, SZA. I freaking love her. That queen is doing big things right now. Her album Control is number 3 on your charts this week. Number 3. Bruno Mars, he took a toll down. He's no longer number 1. Last week he was number 1. This week he is number 2 with 24 Karat Magic. 35 weeks on the charts, but he is at the number 2 spot. Because why? Mr. Andre just played him. Khalid, American Teen. Wow. It is the number 1 R&B album in the country. Shout out to you, young man. He's been on the charts for 20 weeks. Last week I was number 2, and he finally beat Bruno. So shout out to Khalid. London, I think that's where he's from, London. Love his accent. Make sure you guys go to Khalid. Khalid. If you don't know about him, get familiar with him.
Shoot.
You listening to any of those? SZA, Khalid, Bruno.
Sure.
I heard it.
And Bruno Mars.
Bruno.
Man.
I heard it.
Yeah?
I like Bruno.
You like Bruno?
Yeah.
What about you? Bruno? All right. Got some Bruno. Everyone loves Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno make you want to Showtime.
I know. I'm feeling SZA. I'm so proud of her for being at number 3. That's dope. Over to your rap albums. Coming at number 3 this week. New to the charts, French Montana. His new one called Jungle Rules.
Yeah.
And shout out Kendrick Lamar. Damn is finally in the number 2 spot. Last week he was. Oh, actually he's up from the number 3 spot last week. And Jay-Z 444.
Wow.
Last week was number 1. He's only been on the charts 2 weeks, but he's been in the number 1 spot for all 2 weeks. So shout out to 444. I really dig 444. I felt like he was really open on this album, so, you know, but I don't know. I thought Jay-Z retired like 10 years ago, so I'm not sure what kind of
keeps
music.
Coming back.
Right.
He retires and comes back.
Right. But what are some stuff that you guys like to dance to? What are some things you guys are listening to? What's in your headphones?
Oh, right now, you just mentioned the Damn album by Kendrick Lamar.
You like Kendrick.
That's probably a daily for me. I mean,
okay, you still rocking Damn.
Is really raw. You know, it's real. And when you make music like that, it's always going to be timeless.
Right.
It's always going to be inspiring. And with music like that, it doesn't matter where you are in your life, you can relate to it in some way.
Right.
And it motivates you to do anything. Like, I could have the worst day ever. And if I listen to DNA, it's something in me that brings me back, like, you are worth more than whatever you're going through, man.
Right.
Pick your head up and you're going to be good. So keep going.
I love it. What about you? Callie.
Hype. Callie hype.
I like to listen to everyone's music, upcoming artists, music on the radio, but I'm always into hearing new things.
Okay. Anybody on the radar we should be up to?
Let's see. There's this guy, his name is Frosty. His music is really funny, but it's not too appropriate, but it'll have you dancing like,
all right.
Yeah, it's different. It's different.
Frosty, the snowman. All right. What about you, Dwayne? What you listening to? I know you a Janet Jackson fan.
Yeah,
but
I'm a big Janet Jackson fan. But I'm Janet and Bruno
You see,
Mars.
we got the album up there. Yeah, throwback. It's a throwback. Shout out to Accelerate Radio Studio. We popping. What about you? What are you listening to, Miss Elsie?
Most of my friends are musicians, so I usually spend time listening to their
music.
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so right now I've been listening to my homeboy. His name is Last Adam, LA3. I've been listening to his stuff. He's really dope. Find him on SoundCloud. Shout out. Hey, he's dope. Like, really dope.
Well, we love you guys so much for joining us today. Thank you so much for sharing your testimony. I mean, it's incredible. Beautifully, wonderfully made. So much success to you guys. We always ask our guests to speak something into existence. So I just want to go down the line and hear what you all would like to speak into existence on Urban Hollywood Radio. We'll start with you, ST.
Oh, okay. We're going to start with me. So, I'm going to speak into existence. My birthday's coming up in September.
Whoop,
so,
whoop. Are you a Virgo?
No.
Oh.
I guess Libra. I really don't follow
Libra.
zodiac
Okay.
signs.
What day is it?
September 28th.
Oh, yeah,
Libra,
you're a Libra.
for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah. But I'm going to speak into existence a really awesome product launch, and I'm just going to launch a new product on my birthday. So.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, girl. Okay, Dwayne, what do you want to speak into existence on Urban Hollywood?
I speak into existence to collab with Tyra Banks.
Oh,
Hello.
yes.
I love
That's
that.
so doable.
That's
It's
amazing.
coming.
Tyra Banks.
I speak that for you, too. All right.
I just feel it.
Kelly Hype Girl.
Well, I'll be signed to a really good modeling agency, and I will walk for Gucci, the Gucci Cruise 2018.
Dope.
You gonna dance for Gucci, girl.
Yes.
You gonna dance down the runway. So beautiful. Dope.
I'm going to speak into existence. One day, I'm going to be on stage with either Kendrick Lamar or Beyonce.
You gonna dance to DNA one day.
I'm going to perform with
You
them.
gonna dance to
Wow.
DNA. I love it. That is so dope.
Thank
I
you
hope
so much.
all of those things come true for you guys. You guys have an amazing product. I want more kids to be involved. I speak more events into your future. And I hope that you do inspire the world. And your testimony is strong enough to inspire the world. And I think that it's amazing that you're not shy to speak about it now. And what you came through is going to bless somebody else out there. And just know that that's your gift. And it wasn't your time, because your time is now to keep spreading love. So we thank you guys so much for being here
Thank you
tonight.
so
It's
much for
beautiful.
having me.
Thank you
How can
so
people
much.
continue to follow you guys individually? Shout your handles out.
All right. So on all social media, I am E.Marie. That's ED0TMARIE.
My social media is Dwayne Martinez the Star. And again, August the 12th, 5 p.m. The studio is Movement Lifestyle Dance Studio in North Hollywood. The address is 11105
Weddington Street,
North Hollywood. So Movement Lifestyle Dance Studio.
And then they can find that on your Insta, which is Dwayne Martinez the Star, right?
Yeah.
All right. Callie Hyde?
My Instagram is Callie, CALI_HYPE hype, and I will follow you back.
Follow her. She sound little, but I could tell she got a big spirit. Nice. Go ahead.
Okay, you guys can follow me on Insta at Isaac Aaron Medina. So ISAACAARONMEDINA.
Government name out there.
I know. The whole thing.
You gonna know me when you follow me.
Hey, beautifully, wonderfully made. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. We appreciate you guys.